All right. Hi, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, wherever we are in the world. This is amazing, super amazing. It's just 9 minutes and we're over 75 on this call right now. I'm pumped. I am fired up. And oh, if anybody can see my video, can you let me know? It's so crowded in here. Can anybody see me?
Yeah, I'm seeing your pretty face, Grandma.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm just going to pin myself so that I show perfect. I can see myself now. So, um, if you are not the one speaking, we have rules of the game. Thank you so very much, everyone, for joining on time. Whether I lived in America or not, people that know me know that I keep to time. And if we said it's 3 p.m., it's 9 minutes past three. At 10 minutes past three on the dot, we will take off. Whoever catches up with this flight is welcome. Whoever does not catch up will join next month. For today, I'm super fired up to have people from all walks of life. The kind of names I'm seeing here, I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. If you're still seeing me, put one hand across your shoulder like this, your right hand over your left shoulder and your left hand over your right shoulder and say, well done. Call your name, Dupe Utsalo, well done. And say, well done. The fact that you are here today, say a big well done to yourself. Superstars, I'm excited, I'm fired up. Please let your guests know we're already over 80. The moment we hit 100, I'm sorry, your guests will have to join on Facebook. And if you miss this first part, I don't know what you're doing here. Get your guest on right now. I can, of a sure to tell you, I can see many of my guests already hopped on. It's not a time for me to get partners, it's a time to get my guests in. So if your guests are not here, get ready. So guys, you might be wondering where I am. I live in Atlanta. The background you see right now is the city of Atlanta. Come join me in October and let's do some great deal here. Yes, Mr. Chairman. In-house today, we'll be doing a lot of things together. For those of you just joining us, I will let you know who we are. We're a family called Wet Hub. This event you're attending today is called 1 Hour with Dr. Dupe. It's 1 hour you never forget. As a businessman, as a spiritual person, as a mother, as a father, whoever you are, it's 1 hour. I try to make sure you never forget. Every month we bring in something new. This month we are bringing in a crop of people. See, I call it a crop of people who will be blowing our minds. In fact, by the time you are done tonight, thank you will not be enough for what we will be getting. On this note, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to start. And if you still don't have your guest here, I don't know what else to say. I'm likely to kick the ball rolling. And if it gets to your goalpost, fine. If it doesn't get to your goalpost, we will see you next month. Okay? As many of you that don't know me, my name is Dr. Dupe Utsalo. This Dr. Dupe Utsalo is a mother, she's a wife, she's a grandmother. She's a trained teacher. I passed through the University of Lagos, a very proud advocate. I'm I'm a provisional field director in the life insurance business that I do. I live in the United States of America and I do life insurance. In this kind of insurance, I help your kids plans for the school where they don't have to borrow money. I help you work out how you can have your mortgage paid off while you're still alive. I help you secure your life should there be any form of illnesses, cancer, any terminal illness, any chronic injury and all of that. I help you do that. I'm a provisional field director in that field. If I go on and on and on, the word of insurance will not end. That's not why we're gathered today. I am a John Maxwell certified coach and mentor, so I'm certified to talk public speech in America and worldwide. I'm a public speaker. I'm a certified field trainer. I'm a leader per excellence. It's either an excellence or it's not an excellent. I don't do either or. You're either excellent or you're excellent. When it comes to excellence, I choose who I relate with. Listen, my mentor once said to me, said that you are my friend doesn't mean I'm your friend. Deep, right? That you are my friend doesn't mean I'm your friend. So if you are not a leader that has characteristics of excellence, I beg to tell you are just my acquaintance. I might play with you, but I don't treat you as my friend. That's the level we are bringing you to in this session we have today. Many of us here do businesses together. You know me in the business world. But today we are about to blow your mind to teach you what true leadership is, to teach you what true mentorship is. You might say, oh, I know the guys that are about to talk. Come on. You know my name. You don't know me. Today, I'm also a Forex trader. I've been doing Forex trading for 8 to 10 years now. And these people that are talking from that are on this show today are people that I've known to have traded for that have successful. I won't bring people who are not successful to any event that I plan, physical or Zoom. So if you are here today and you don't have your guest in, you better go out now, bring them. And if it is full, quickly send them the what do they call the Facebook before I bring in the next tornado. You know, in America, when tornado is coming, house, trees, everything will carry follow body. The person that's about to talk to us this morning is going to be vibrating from a point of view of a coach and mentor. I respect and I dovetail for him each time he speaks. Ladies and gentlemen, I always tell you, keep your mindset on toe. Tonight, your mind is a powerful thing. When you fill it with positive thoughts, your life will start to change. Guys, I'll take that again. Your mind is a powerful thing. Listen to me. When you fill it with positive thoughts, what happens? Your life will start to change. Don't say this is Dupe that I know. This is Uriel that I know. This is no, 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 no. You are coming on a different background today. I beg of you in the name of God Almighty. Open up your heart and become a clean slate. Psychologists call children tabula rasa, which means they are clean slates that can be written on. Guys, you need to be grateful to whoever sent this invitation to you. Like you need to be grateful. Master process, let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. Come on. Just look at your garden of flowers, of sunflower blossoming. We're going into spring now. Flowers begin to come out. He said, be grateful to people who make you happy. They are the charming gardeners who make your soul blossom. I'm super grateful. I am excited. I don't know what to do. I'm elated to have all of you. Do you know what it means to call for a meeting? And in less than 10 minutes, you have 85 people online. It is the will of God for us that we prosper and be in good health. Before I continue to bring up the next person that will be speaking to us, you don't watch the clock, guys. Do what it does. What does the clock do? It keeps moving. It just keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. It only stops when the battery dies. And when our battery dies is when we are in the grave. May we not be unsung heroes. While we are alive, we'll be sung heroes. We'll be heroes that people want to live with. So if you don't take anything from me this afternoon, take it that I said, don't watch the clock do what it does. Keep going. Say to yourself, Dupe Utsalo, don't watch the clock. Do what it does. Keep going. Thank you so very much for listening to me. The next voice you will be hearing, ladies and gentlemen, will be the voice of somebody who I super respect. You guys might call him other names, but I have names for him. This man has transformed my life in so many ways. When I met him about 8 years ago, blessing, correct me if that is correct, he was a simple, easygoing man. But when you gave him the microphone then, guys, he's going to turn even the deaf to hear. His gestures, his charisma, his tenacity, the aura of his voice was something that caught attention. I thought I was a dynamite. When I listened to this man, I'm like, I need to know who he is. And then I got close to him. We did a lot together. I told you earlier that I'm a Forex trader. This man I'm about to bring is an astute Forex trader. But I'm not bringing him up today as Forex trader. I'm not bringing him up as a man you guys know. I'm bringing him up today as a mindset developer. I am standing here. See, if you can see me, I decided to take a red pen, which means what I'm about to write is very, very important. When I write in red, it means pay attention. I'm a teacher. I have green, I have blue. But when I write in red, even my kids know that I mean take note of this. So I took a red pen today to take notes from what this gentleman, he is gentle outside the Forex market, but when he's in the Forex market, he doesn't care whose horse is gog. So, but today you are going to be seeing him as a coach, as a mentor, as a mindset developer. He's a father, he's a husband, the only husband of his wife. He's a pastor. I call him pastor. This man is a visionary officer. He's a chief visionary officer of the Wealth Academy Hub. Ladies and gentlemen, If you think you have heard enough of him, you are just about to hear somebody whom I respect so much. On this note, if you're on this call, wow, we are 100, we've maxed out. Miss Blessing, please put up a wow, this is it. Come on, say wow, wow, wow. Somebody type in a wow for me. This is wow. Please post this everywhere. We've maxed out. In less than 20 minutes, we've maxed out. Wow. Wow. Mayowa will say, wow, wow, wow. Thank you so very much, everybody. I'm super proud of you. I'm elated. The fire is hitting. So let me give you the rules of the game. We will take questions and answer at the end of this. Please, please, and please do not disrupt with questions in between. We have people who have the eyes of hawks here and eagles. If we have a disruptor, we will just take you away. And there's somebody who is on the line, we have opportunity to enter. We need to learn. Stay focused. You see in the Bible, when Jesus was teaching, somebody sat at the feet. Who was that? Mary. Martha was busy. So when you hear me say, stop doing Martha ministry, it means stop jumping about. Sit down and learn. We're about to listen to the voice of someone I know so much, my brother, my friend, my business partner. He's a super coach. He's the husband of my dear brother. Somebody left, which means another person will jump in right now. Join me, put your hands together, put some vibrant fire on the chat as we welcome no other person but Chairman Uriel Ezeagu. Put your hands together. The next voice you will hear will be the voice of Chairman Uriel. Chairman, take it away, sir.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Can you hear me all right?
We can hear you, sir.
Fantastic.
Yes, so you need to come on a bit, sir. Come up a bit. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Fantastic. Great to be on the call tonight and great to connect with each and every one of us on this call. Super, super celebrate each and every one of us. And what can I say of this incredible, amazing, scintillating, gorgeously looking grandmother, Dr. Dupe Utsalo, a great woman with a great heart, with a great desire to see people win. Thank you so much for this privilege. Thank you so much for this opportunity, for putting this together. Super excited to be here. And to everyone on the call, I want us to give it back to the host who has made this happen. Can we put some 777s on the chat box for this amazing Amazon? Help me celebrate greatness in the house tonight. An international superstar by all ramifications. 777, 777. Let's celebrate greatness. Of course, you know the law of celebration. The law of celebration says whatever you celebrate, you attract. What you don't celebrate will move away from you. Whatever you celebrate, you attract. If you've not been able to put a meeting together that in the first 12 to 15 minutes, 100 people showed up and someone has done it and you're not celebrating the person, what you're doing in essence is that you're telling the universe that you don't deserve to be able to achieve such things. You need to understand that life is governed by laws and not by law. Life is governed by laws and not by law. Now, I see my favorite book puts it this way. It says, for we know that God is no respecter of persons, but in every nation under earth, whosoever feareth him and doeth righteousness, does the right things, follows the right laws, is accepted of him. All right? So if you learn the principles and you apply the principle, you will be successful. Now, you see, most people struggle in life. Most people work so hard. People, we've been conditioned to believe that wealth has to do with education. We've been conditioned to believe that wealth creation has to do with how hard you work. If you've ever listened to The Stranger's Secret, a classic audio by L. Nightingale, L. Nightingale says, hard work alone will never make you wealthy. Hard work alone will never make you wealthy. So if wealth is what you desire, there are certain things that you need to learn. You need to condition your mind. The most important tool in wealth creation is the human mind. The most important tool in wealth creation is the human mind. Wealth creation has absolutely nothing to do with the school that you attended. Wealth creation has absolutely nothing, not just wealth, success in any field has nothing to do with formal education. As a matter of fact, one of my mentors, a gentleman by the name of Jim Rohn says formal education will give you a job, self-education will make you rich. Formal education will give you know, just a few minutes before this call, I was listening to Robert Kiyosaki. All right, we all know Robert Kiyosaki. And Robert Kiyosaki was talking about how during the real estate crash in the US, he borrowed 300 million to buy properties. And he bought a prime properties that he made millions of dollars in profit. So during the crash, people were selling. And he said, why was he able to do that? He said, because he has financial intelligence. Those without financial intelligence were doing, you know, all those stuff that you guys do in America. You buy this, you buy that, all right? But he had financial intelligence. Your mind is the most powerful equipment on the planet. Elnat Engel once again said that the challenge with the human being is that most of us will use our minds for the unimportant things of life. We use our mind. Your mind can practically change your life. All right? James Allen said, as a man think, have you read that book by James Allen? As a man thinketh. Actually quoting Solomon, the wisest man who ever lived. Solomon says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. As a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Think and grow rich. Napoleon Hill puts it this way. He says, you become thoughts are things. Napoleon Hill says thoughts are things. And that LP, that classic of all time, The Strangest Secret, Elnat Engel says you become what you think about. You become what you think about. So most people want to see the result, then they believe. No, but you see, you need to assume the virtue that you want to see in your life. You need to assume the position of it's already done. You need to program your mind, program your mind, program your mind. You can change anything in your life by just simply changing the way you think. All right? It says, any man can alter his life by altering his attitude of thought. Let me show you a very simple principle that if you understand this and you apply it, I started learning it a while ago and I'm applying it. If you understand it and you apply it, it will change the game for you. You want to pay close attention. Before you sleep off this night, lie down on your bed, stretch yourself and relax. Relax your mind, you relax your body completely. Then play back in the theater of your mind. Play back in your imagination, your day, the sequence of your day. Start from the last thing before you lay down and play your entire day to the beginning. I take that again. Play back the entire sequence of your day. Start from the last thing before you lay down and play it to the beginning of your day. Now, when you do that, you're training your mental faculties to stay focused, because the challenge with most people is that we cannot keep our minds focused on a particular thing for even 10 minutes. All right? He said it's 60,000 thoughts that fly through our mind. Now, when you do that, the next thing you want to do is you want to replay your day. Remember that the human mind has three functions. The human mind has three functions. Number one is your imagination. Number two is your memory. So you have your imagination, you have your memory, you have your present thought. Now, with your imagination, you pre-play the future. With your imagination, you pre-play the future. Have you been, I do real estate, right? So what do we do in real estate? I'm doing a particular project now. All right, so that project, I already have the finished design, all right? I have the finished drawing, the architectural drawing, exactly the way it's going to look. And you know, you see it on a billboard and we'll write on it, coming into view. It's not yet there. They were telling you that this, what you're seeing, we're just at the foundation level right now, that this is where we're going. We're showing you the end from the beginning. We're showing you what the end from the beginning. Have you ever had someone who is like that? He says he's what is the Alpha and Omega. He shows you the end from the beginning. Now that's what you need to do with your imagination. You pre-play your future. What do you want to see in your, at times you need to pause your life and play a commercial. Because most times the hassles of life, the challenges of life, the difficulties of life, the stress, that life can knock you down. And most people will allow the stress, will allow the hustles, will allow the difficulties to fill our mind. In the midst of your challenges, pause. In the midst of a stressful day, pause and play a commercial in your mind. Play a commercial. What is the commercial that you should play? The good that you desire, the life that you want to see. So with your imagination, you should create a mental picture of the person you want to be. Create a mental picture of the place you want to go. As you lay down under your bed, play that mental picture. Play back your entire day. Now, because you see, as you sleep off, the picture that you hold in your mind and sleep is going to determine how your next day goes. See, most people don't know this. Most people don't know this. If you go to bed stressed out, if you go to bed worried, if you go to bed disturbed, by the time you wake up the next day, you're going to carry that over. But if you go to bed relaxed, create a mental picture of the good that you deserve in your mind. Someone says, how is that possible? Let me ask you this. Do you think, now it says, if you look at a woman lustfully, you have committed adultery with her already in your heart. You didn't go to her house. You didn't sleep with her. The guys know what I'm talking about. You know what happens with the mind, all right? When you see a pretty lady, you can already undress that lady in your mind, right? Now, do you think that a God who will punish you for using your mind that way, do you think that that same God will not reward you if you use your mind to create a mental picture of the good that you desire? It's called its imprint. Have you read the story of how the wealth of Laban was transferred to Jacob? Same principle that I'm telling you. So create your own commercial, replay your future. What do you want? Create the good, see it. Yeah, you're not there yet you don't have that money in your bank account. But you want to create that picture as you lie on that bed and you want to feel yourself. You want to feel that you already have it. You want to, that feeling, the emotion, everything, the way you're going to feel if that money, that $1 million hits your bank account tonight. You want to create that feeling. You want to create that excitement. You want to create everything. You want to create that aura around yourself. The memory. With the memory, we replay the past. Now, you see, for most people, when they replay their past, they replay all the ugly things about their past that they don't like. Now, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. You want to break that sequence. And when you replay your past, pick the things that you like from your past. Those are the things that you should replay. All right? Those are the things that you should replay. This mind is the greatest equipment on the planet. If you understand how this mind works and you can program your mind to stay focused on what you want, you can change anything in your life. Your hands will turn to Midas touch. Everything you touch turns to gold. Because for anything to happen in our lives, we first have to create it in our mind. Until you can see it here, you cannot hold it here. Hard work alone will never make you successful. L. Knight Engel once again puts it this way. That's that audio classic of all times. It's called The Stranger's Secret. It says, those who have succeeded by the use of their minds. Their hands were only helpers to their mind. So let your hand be only helpers to your mind. Create the image of the good that you desire. Create the good. Create it in your mind. See yourself there. Stop seeing yourself stressed out. Stop seeing yourself with what you do not want. All right? Because most people always focus on the negatives of life. They focus on everything that they don't want and they leave what they want. They focus on everything that they don't want and they leave out what they want. So you want to focus on what you want. For 90% of persons, there's nobody on this call who doesn't want to make more money. Let me know, put a 7 on the chat box if you're not interested in making an extra $10,000, $50,000, $100,000. Can you put a 7 on the chat box? Let me see who is not interested in making more money. Everyone on this call is interested in more success. Now, if you're interested in making more money, can you put an 8 on the chat box? Put an 8 on the chat box. All right, put an 8 on the chat box. And that's why Dr. Dupe has put you on the call tonight. But for you to be financially successful, your mind has to be at the right frequency. All right, so with that being said, I'll be handing it over back to you, Doctor. Thank you so much for the privilege. I hope I added some value tonight.
Whoa.
Thank you and I appreciate it.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Thank you so very much, Chairman Uriel. Always on fire. If you gain value for what you just heard now, free of charge, please put a fire emoji. Anything to celebrate leadership, celebrate his mentorship, anything. Please put that on the platform right now. Let's celebrate him for all that he's doing. So this event is usually done on ground, but look at it, we are doing it online and we're over 100. I went to check Facebook, there are over 20 already at the time. They were over 20 at the time I checked. This is super awesome. We're gaining value for our time, we're gaining value for our money, and many of you already into businesses. Please just add mindset. Our objective in 1 hour with Dupe Utsalo is for you to add value to life. We are all going into retirement. In America, you can see small boy, he was in the military, he has retired. At what age? 30 years. So don't tell me you want to wait till 60 years. It's no longer in vogue to do that. Me, I'm not retired, I'm refired. Now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are waiting for another person, this one is my person area. Ground scatter now. If you dare here, just get ready. He's an eminent peace ambassador to the United Nations. He is a diplomat. If you didn't know that before about this guy, he's a diplomat at that. He's a business coach, mentor, and CEO, Brain Development Institute, an academy that is saddled with the responsibility to raise digital entrepreneurs. Man, when I sat under his tutelage, I'm like, you need to come talk to the world. To raise digital entrepreneurs in Africa and around the world for the digital economy. This guy, he has raised thousands of entrepreneurs from nothing to something. From nothing to something. You know how you go from zero to hero? He has done that. He's pioneered several business revolutions. He has traveled the world as a result of his achievements in the space of network marketing. You ask me, are we doing network marketing? Me not know. Me waiting make day here now to develop my mind. He's a mind-expanding individual. When he talks, what you know before, you just like, balloon when you are blowing, that's how the thing will be going up. He's highly spirited. I like the fact that in between, he will be putting Jesus, putting scriptures. He's a phenomenal, he has a phenomenal lifestyle, an advocate of good life is possible. When you hear his story, you will know that good life is possible. He's married to a very beautiful wife, his personal wife. Her name is Mrs. Ruth Ugeni, with 4 lovely kids going places happen. This man in this house, I will enjoin you to let him speak. Let him just speak to people. Speak to the world. Let him speak to this. So you observe that we are not sharing slides. We are just speaking from our within. This person I speak about is no other person than Ambassador Roland O. Ugeni, also known as Don Ro, the financial agronomist. Here English now, agronomist. Ladies and gentlemen, join me. Put a 111 on the platform as we welcome our own Don roll. This one, just listen. The guy go blow you just now. Area, you
Whoa,
have to.
whoa, 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 whoa. This is phenomenal. This is phenomenal. You're a superstar, an international personality. Dr. Dupe, it's a pleasure to be given this honor, to come to your event and do this. Honestly, I am mostly delighted. Thank you so much. How
Thank you
is
so
the US? I can see it from the background. Everywhere is chilling. How is Donald Trump, President Donald Trump?
We're
Please send me
loving.
where to. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much, our great leader, Coach Urep, for that amazing session. Honestly, whenever you speak, something new is always out to learn. Okay, and I know everyone who has been here tonight has added one or two values to the values they already had. So we keep expanding under your mentorship. Thank you, everyone. And I'm so glad tonight that I'll be a host in this event. And honestly, like Dr. Dupe said, I'm a believer, an advocate of good life. I believe in the possibility that even at 90, you have not explored 1% of the goodness of life. Mother Nature is so benevolent, is so generous, that before man was created, if you look at the sequence of creation, God was so kind and loving because he wanted humanity to live eternity in bliss, in abundance. He took his time for 6,000 years to create everything man would desire, everything that would give man comfort. He made the earth in fullness before man was created. So before man came to earth, everything he needs was available. So I ask myself every day, how did lack begin? When it is that man has gotten everything. So I keep asking myself one question. How would the God of abundance be my God and I'm living in penury? The son of the king begged food in the kingdom of his father. Don't we need to conduct a DNA test to prove his original paternity? What do you have to say, Dr. Dupe? What would you say about that? If the son of a king is begging for food in the kingdom of his father, isn't that a
question.
shame on royalty?
It's a shame, sir.
It's a shame.
Shame.
Horribly shameful.
Sad
And I
thing.
don't want to believe that God is my father. He gives me life every day. He has blessed me before I was born. I understand and I believe from scriptural understanding that every one of us is assigned an angel with basket full of goodness to give to us. Angels are waiting to serve us. And all we just need to do is to give them the permission to give us all that life has prepared for us. Unfortunately, most people are not able to see their angels that has been waiting for them to give them the permission to drop the basket of goodness. Since the day I realized that my angel is waiting for me, I've started giving the angels the permission, granting them access to drop those things because there's plenty in the house of our Father. And so that's why whenever I find myself in lack, whenever I'm broke, whenever I get to that point in life where I can no longer do the things I used to do, I know that I've done something wrong. Something is missing. Because it was until Adam committed sin and disobeyed God's order, that was when he started living in pain. So whenever you violate natural principles, whenever you violate the rules of abundance, whenever you go against the order of the one who is the supplier of your goodness, that is when life begins to go wrong. So what helped me is that whenever I find myself in financial distress, I try to be humble. Because I know that the knowledge that has brought me this far cannot take me beyond this point. There must be a mistake I've made somewhere that has not made me to keep on consistently with my income, with my cash flow. I was doing well before. How come I'm not doing well? That means something is wrong somewhere. And so I try to stay humble Because if I'm not humble, how will I be able to learn? Because if I'm broke and stupid, I will have two crises. If I'm broke and arrogant, I will have three crises. You cannot be broke at the same time, arrogant and stupid. So how do you know someone is broke and is arrogant and stupid? That is someone that when he's broke, he sees opportunity and he doesn't want to take advantage of it. He's trying to teach you, he's doing well, how you should live your life. You don't argue with wealth. No, you don't. You don't argue, you don't talk when money is talking. Because money is in my opinion, in my philosophy, money is an economic oxygen. Without it, you cannot breathe economically. You will choke financially. You will choke economically if you are financially cash-strapped. And so I place so much priority on my income. Yes, my business is my life, but my income is my blood. And life without blood will be anemic. How do you survive when you are alive and there is no blood in you?
Can you take that
That's
again?
I said my business.
Woo.
Yes, my business is my life, but my income is my blood. And any life without blood will be anemic, and you cannot survive it. And so I pay attention to my income. So whenever I realize that because I realize one truth, that my bills are consistent and they are growing. How can I have consistent bills and I don't have consistent cash flow? So for me, I don't bother about cost. I don't bother about bills. I bother about my cash flow. Because if I earn more, I can spend more. Jim Rohn said, nothing is expensive. It is you who cannot afford it. Even a G-Wagon is not expensive. How much is it? I did the maths. The kind of SUV I want to drive now, when I checked, it was just a mere 200 million naira. And I divided it in dollars. It was not even up to $150,000. And I asked myself one question. One naira into 10 million places is 10 million naira. $1 into 10 million places is $10 million. Can you imagine? Which means if I just place more priority on focusing on businesses that pay me in dollars, I will become $1 million faster than somebody wants to become a millionaire in naira. Because $1 in 1 million places is $1 million. One naira in 10 million places is $10 million. So why should I chase $10 million when I can chase $1 million? So, ladies and gentlemen, what actually helped me at this moment was last year I found out that things were not working well for me. And whenever I'm in that state, I know I've made a mistake somewhere. What I do is to go back and start back. I try to do some retrospect. I always keep track of my processes to be able to track where I went wrong and fix it. Because if you don't fix it, life will mess you up. So whatever financial situation you're going through right now, it was as a result of a mistake you made somewhere you have not identified. Don't be quick to blame the economy. Don't be quick to blame the government. Don't be quick to blame your friends. Don't be quick to blame your family. First of all, identify your own errors. Because until you give life permission, certain things will not come into your life. So whether you were aware or not, somewhere along the line, you have given permission to certain mistakes, to certain errors to visit you. And what you're currently going through is the result of your poor decision. And so I'm the first person I blame whenever things have not well with me. So that's why I try to stay humble. I ask questions. So that was why recently I found myself in a mess. I started calling some of my friends. I said, how you doing? How is life with you? Please, is there any opportunity you can share with me? I'm broke right now. Why would I know that I'm broke? Unfortunately, most people don't know that they are broke. It's like when some people become so broke, they develop loss of memory. So some people have so forgotten that they are broke. And so they try to live normal. They wake up every day, going through life normal, and don't have to worry about their bills. They are struggling and they are complaining, but they're not doing anything. They don't ask questions. And so I asked my friends, what are you currently doing that is helping you? I need some help, financial help. because I know that 90% of my problems are money related. And I know that if I have good income, I'll solve
Mr.
90%
Don,
of my. Yes, ma.
thank you so much. Your time is up. Unfortunately, we're
Ladies
working
and
with
gentlemen,
time here. Can you share the story of your different shades of Dunlop silvers?
oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Why were you
Oh,
wearing Dunlops? Because we still have another speaker. It's 1 hour. We need to work with time. Share that
oh,
story
good.
for people who don't know you, because that's been blowing me up.
So that story was, there was a time life was really messing me up, and I had no choice but to become a taxi driver. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that, about with being a taxi driver, but of course that was not the kind of life I wanted. You know, that makes me understand that the people you hang around with, your business circle matters a lot. They can influence you either for good or for bad. And guess what? When I got to that part, I wasn't comfortable because when I was looking at the lives of the fellow taxi drivers that have been driving taxi in that park for the past 10, 20, 15 years, they were all broke, miserable people. Some of them have not washed their shirts for the past months. Some of them don't even bathe. And I started asking myself one question. If these are the people that are respected in this park, because they've been here doing this thing for the past 15 years, and their life is like this, that means 15 years' time, this is what I'm going to be like too. Little did I know that my life has already been shaped by their own lifestyle. And so there was this day I was somewhere waiting for my turn to load, to pick passengers, when a friend of mine walked down to me and we're greeting, was my former classmate. And as we were talking, I was just looking at his eyes, the way the eyes were moving from top of my head down to my feet. That was the day I realized that for the past 1 week, I was wearing two left legs of slippers. The one on my right was a left leg. In fact, two double left leg, different colors. And I didn't realize it. That was because I was hanging around certain kind of people. So you find yourself in an office environment and you are dreaming of a better life, thinking that that 5 to 6 job is going to give you financial freedom. Can you just look at the life of those who have retired from that same office? Those who are far ahead of you, who retired 5, 10 years ago. Can you just look at their life? That's a reflection of what your life is going to become too. So no matter what you're doing right now, don't be complacent. Don't settle for less. There is a better life. That's what we're here to tell you. So as an advocate of a good life, I want to assure you that, see, a better life is waiting for you. No matter what you're doing right now, there's a better option. There's a next level. And I want to enjoin everyone to take advantage of the opportunity we're sharing here. And guess what? Good life is just waiting for you to give it permission to come into your life. Thank you
Thank
so
you
much,
so
Doctor, for
much.
giving me the amazing
Wow,
opportunity.
wow. Super story we ended the year. I appreciate you, Don Ro. It's part of all your tight schedule. You're able to honor this invitation. Thank you so much. And I must say, I am blessed. I've used your story to talk to a lot of people. Your
Oh,
comfort zone, wise man says, your broke zone. He
oh,
was comfortable wearing slippers. Today, he's the one changing lives. I don't know what your situation is. I don't know where you are right now, but please rewind your mindset. Much has been said from Pastor Uriel. We'll be bringing up another phenomenal person right now. This person is somebody I would say she's in my bosom. She has never worked for anybody, and she will never work for anybody, no matter what the world says. And you're going to be saying, Dr. Dupe, are you all right? Yes, I'm very, very all right. Because I know her. I know her. I know how she started. I know where she started. I know where we all came from. And this person, remember, I've come to us now with the point of view from coach, mindset coach. I've come to you with the mindset of a realist. I'm coming to you with the mindset of somebody who has planned her retirement. If your comfort zone is your hype zone, it's a broke zone. You're in America, you're clocking in and clocking out. You're not thinking of something that something is not right. You are in Nigeria, you're still waiting. Yesterday, I listened to Ezekiel on Instagram Live. A banker helping the bank to make money, but didn't know how they were making the money. Hey, it was deep, son. It was deep. Now, today, I'm bringing up somebody, her name. She's a profitable Forex, binary, cryptocurrency, and an indices trader. All of them enjoy see money now. With a phenomenal track record of consistency in the foreign exchange market and has a passion to see everyone succeed in the Forex space. You agree with me? Those of you that know her know that is true. Champepe, as we call her, I call her Blessing, my bleble. Champepe is a highly respected Forex educator, coach, and mentor with nice lead markets. A graduate, not because she no go school, oh, a graduate of mathematics and statistics, not be small book. And she has an MBA in finance. So don't think that she's just not get what they do and they do. And I like better past many of us. Champepe also in her bid to see people thrive in the Forex space, started an organization called Nice Lead Markets Academy, where fledgling or amateur traders are handheld until they can profitably navigate their way through the Forex space. And we also make sure they perfect the skill set. She has helped over 500 persons in the last 9 years to start and profit from the Forex space. Champepe has an office situated in the capital of Nigeria, FCT Abuja precisely, and she helps lives every day. I don't want to talk too much, but this lady, many of us know her. For those who do not know her, if you live in the US like I do, I don't think there's any one of us that is paid $1,000 every day as at today. You that are invited, I don't know about other people. I do know that there's no one that is paid $1,000 every day. And we have somebody who withdraws from the market $5,000 on a daily basis. I deemed it fit for her to come and speak to us in this 1 hour with Dr. Dupe, so that when we leave here today, we have our mindset should just change. Enough of all of this. So if we spend a little more than an hour, it was because we waited for people to come. We spent an extra 10 to 20 minutes trying to have preliminaries so that we'll max this house out. So we actually took her time. According to our schedule, she has 20 minutes to speak. So please, unlearn what you have learned. Listen to her. Nobody's using slide. We just want to speak from our heart. Thank you very much, everyone. Let us have in the house, the next person we'll be seeing is the Forest Lady Boss. Give it up to the Forest Lady Boss, Miss Blessing Champepe there, the mother of my grandkids. Thank you very much. Blessing, take it from me.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. Thank you so much, Mommy. Like I call you, thank you for all you do. I want to say good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you're joining us from. Super excited, super pumped up, super elated to be on this call tonight. Like Mommy fondly introduced me, I'm called Blessing Champepeze, popularly known as the Forest Lady Boss. You know, I want to is a wife, is a grandma, is a certified insurance agent, and a Forex trader. Can you guys please help me celebrate this woman? This to mention but a few. This is a woman, you know, with a heart of gold, a woman that I love so much, a leader by example and not motivation. I want to say thank you, Mommy, for all you do for me. Thank you for wanting to see the best version of me. Thank you for access, and I'm not taking this for granted. Thank you for allowing me have access to you whenever, anytime I call you 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m., and you're there to respond to me. I am not taking this for granted. Thank you so much for access. Guys, help me celebrate this woman. Help me celebrate this Amazon. Help me celebrate this icon. The lady that brought me into the financial market. You know, I am grateful to Stephanie Smart, you know, the lady that, you know, posted me to your office for mentorship, because we are in a, you know, a club called the Business and Professional Women. And what this club does is, they take us to various women which have gotten to the peak of their career to mentor we, the younger ones. And I was taken to her office. I was posted there for her to mentor me on career, on how to excel in business. So I want to celebrate, the lady that posted me to you. I want to thank God for the day our paths crossed. I want to say thank you for all that you have been doing. And since then, it has been an awesome ride. I am truly grateful for all that you do. I am not taking this access for granted at all. Guys, thank you so much for having me on this call. I will personally share my, my journey, my experience, how it has been. I graduated in the year 2012. And when I graduated from school and after service, I was into production of badges, socks, customized socks, tracksuits, polos from Hong Kong. I was actually importing those things from Hong Kong. I was contracting for schools, for organizations, for parastatals, but along the line, I discovered that I wasn't really happy. Why was that? The business actually gives you good returns, but the people I was dealing with in business, they kept owing me, the organizations, the schools, and all of that. And thank God, when I was introduced to Dr. Dupe Utsalo, the following month, forest was introduced to me when Chairman Ure, brought the forest education to Africa. That was when I was introduced to forest. Guys, I want to tell you that what caught my attention, when I saw the foreign exchange market, like I tell people, smart people trade forest. If you're smart, when they tell you this market has a potential of 7.5 trillion US dollar market on a daily basis, if you're not sleeping, if you're smart, that should struck you. So that struck me. And I was like, that was my catch. I was like, Mommy, do you mean if we trade this market every day, it's a 7.5 trillion US dollar market, we can make, whatever I want to make from the market? She said, yes. I said, okay, no problem. That means this market, I'm not going anywhere. I live in this market. I'll stay with this market. That was how my journey began. And it has been a smooth ride. It's education. It's not a return on investment.
Can
And
I
you all...
Please, can I take a second of your time? Guys, please turn on your camera. Let's do this picture before everybody starts to go out. Please turn on your camera if you can. I'm taking a picture for the platforms. Turn on your camera. Let me see your handsome and beautiful faces. Thank you so much. We got to do what we got to do. This is part of what we're doing today. Yes, please. Yes, please. Babs, I can see you. We're ready now. Taking 1, 2, ready. Keep turning them on. Keep turning them on. Keep turning them on. Give us your smiles if you can. 1, 2, ready. Perfect. I see more people coming now. I'll take one more and then we're done so we can spend our time. Are we ready? 1, 2, ready. Say something. Thank you, guys. Miss Blessing, please go on.
Okay, thank you so much. So that was how my journey in the foreign exchange market started, guys. So I started learning how the financial market works. It was education. So like I said earlier on, it is not an ROI. It is a skill set that when you learn, it stays with you for the rest of your life. So that was how my journey started. I started learning how to trade the financial market. At a point, there were some persons I was trading with, and I wanted to make quick money because then they had already gotten the knowledge on how the forest market works. So they were making money and I wanted to make money. So I was trying to cut the shortcut, not going through the process of learning. And in that process, I got my fingers burnt badly. When I got my fingers burnt badly, there's a day I cried to Dr. Dupe Utsalo, and she told me that this thing is a process and you must learn to follow the process. If you want to win here and win big time, you must learn to follow the process. She encouraged me, and I packed my pieces and I started learning again. I went back to learning how to navigate the forex market. And guys, it has been an amazing ride. It has been a smooth ride. I had my ups and downs, but because I stuck to education, if you all agree with me, education, you can never go wrong with education. So I am financially educated. I am a financially literate, when it comes to the foreign exchange market. And like I tell people, when I talk about the foreign exchange market now, I talk with so much authority because it's somebody that has been trading for the past 9, 10 years. So I know exactly what I am saying. It is not trial and error. This market is a market that has a lot of potentials. A lot of millionaires are being made on a daily. A lot of lives are being changed on a daily basis just because you've learned a skill set that can pay you for the rest of your life. I have a lot of matured people. I have a Mommy Comfort. She retired from the United Nations, and she is trading, as her retirement plan. She's trading forex big time. She tells me if she had met forex earlier than this, she wouldn't have put all the work, she puts working for United Nations, because it is obvious that what we make from the forex market, most of these institutions, most of these organizations, they can't pay you. I have never worked for somebody. I don't know how to write, write, what is it called, mommy? I don't know how to write. So I've never applied, looking for a job just because of a skill set. We're not saying getting a job is bad. No, that's not what we are saying. But while you are on this job, what is your plan B? You should have a plan B. You should have, a skill that you will learn and can pay you for the rest of your life. And again, one interesting thing, last year around September, I was called by Chairman Ure. When I was called by Chairman Ure, I was like, this one that my coach is calling me today, what's happening? He said, I have something for you. I want to show you something. And I just put to bed then. So I was not even trading much because the pains and everything, I was still undergoing postpartum depression. So I couldn't sit on charts and analyze the market. I was just there, not doing anything. So he called me and he showed me an amazing academy. When he showed me this academy, I was like, sir, what makes this academy, this Forex Academy, different from other academies? That's how he showed me what the tools and the products this academy has. He showed me the tap to trade. He showed me the trade alert. He showed me the scanner. We call the scanner the oracle of the market. It shows you the direction of the market. It helps you simplify the market. So when he showed me this, and being that when you have a mentor, the mentor has already walked all the path for you. So you're already there. I said, I am in, sir. When he showed me their wins, he showed me how this academy is doing. Mind you guys, like I said, it is not an ROI. It is an educational platform. But what this educational platform does is, they help you earn while you're learning. While you're learning, the educators that they put together, help you with trade alerts, trade ideas for you to win in this market. And to me, it was just what I needed at that time. And one interesting thing that this academy does that no other person, has ever done, no other company has ever done is when you purchase a package, they give you a challenge, a Profem challenge account for free. That also caught my attention because you are leveraging on other people's money. You are leveraging on, a system that you are able to trade on other people's money. I was like, wow, this is quite interesting. That same day I signed up. That same day I signed up. And I was told, I asked him, what are the conditions for this challenge account? He told me the conditions. And he also said, just go to their website and read all these conditions. Being that I like money very well, and Chamayure said I should stop saying I love money, that the love of money is the root of all evil. So all I did was go read the conditions. I read the conditions. I said, these conditions, they are very interesting. I want to run with it. I was still nursing a child. I was still breastfeeding. So what I did was after I lay my child to bed, all I'll do, I'll open my laptop, open my phone and start scanning the market, start checking if trade alerts have come and all of that. And the trade keeps coming. So, and we trade mostly gold. So I took the first week to pass my first Profem Challenge account, the first stage. The second stage, I took another 1 week to fund it. The third stage, I was funded live, guys. After getting funded live, the third week I was funded live. After I got funded live. I traded on that account, made profit. In fact, I didn't want to withdraw that money. I kept compounding the money. The following week, that was the fourth week, Chairman Ure had to call me up. He said, "What are you doing? How far have you gone with the account?" I said, "Sir, I've traded over 10% and still going." He said, "What are you doing?" We placed withdrawal. Let's see how the system works. Guys, it was seamless. It was seamless. The verification takes like 24 hours. When you do the verification, 24 hours. But to credit your wallet is like less than 2 hours, you get the money after the verification. And he was like, wow, this really works. And this how seamless this platform works. So that has been an amazing ride, just because you have access to information. I tell people we have two types of information. We have a good information, we have genuine information, and we have fake information. So some people, somebody might have sold you a lie that this market doesn't work or this is not real. You are leveraging here with other people's money. We have what is called the annual package here, where you get access to $200,000 challenge account. And guys, what we are doing with this account is crazy. On Friday, we helped Adeze to withdraw $5,000 from her trading challenge account, the 200K, guys. So when we call these figures, some people that are new to this industry, they think maybe we are manufacturing figures. And we tell them results don't lie. We post our results for the whole world to see that, you can have a better option. Whatever you're doing, we are not saying you're not making money, but all we are saying is, can you take a look at what we are showing you? This is life-changing, guys. No, this is a game changer. If you're out there and you're complaining of money and you have access to this information, you're not doing yourself any good. For people that know me, that know how I started, they will tell you that it's not the same champagne that they know. Because everything has changed. I tell people that money is no longer my prayer point. Why is that so? Because I have access, to this information, and I've gotten myself financially educated on how to leverage the financial market, guys. People are winning every day with just this information. Lives are changing with just this information. You can decide to sit with just the scanner, learn the scanner and just be making money, be minting dollars in your house at the comfort of your house with just a good internet. Guys, there are a lot of information, genuine information out there. If you hang around the barber's shop, one day you get a haircut, in the words of Chairman Francis. So if you want to win, if you want to make more money, we have what is called the Cash S Academy. It is so simple for you to navigate. I tell people you have to be willing to go through the process. You have to learn how this thing works. It's not a magic. It's not a rocket science. If anyone can do it, everyone can do it. Chairman Yuri, are you still on this call, sir? I know
Yes.
that money didn't permit me, but I just have to say this. Do you know that she has passed her own challenge account? She
Yes.
has passed her own challenge account. So
Oh
we
my
have
God.
aged people that
What?
are doing this. This is a grandma. It takes time trading. She
Man,
has
I
passed,
apologize, sir, for not telling you.
she
Blessing.
has passed her challenge
Dr. Dupe, you
account.
passed your challenge
Yes,
account. You
she
didn't tell
has.
me. God
She
is
has.
watching you and send
She
you.
didn't
God
want
is
me to
watching
say this.
you.
She told me
God is
Jesus.
some
watching you
days
on.
ago. It's not any new news.
Testing.
So
Oh my God.
she has passed. So that's to tell you that if she can do it, every one of you on the call can do it. You know, when she sends me her results on a daily, because she calls me her accountability partner, mommy is doing very well. You know, she's putting in time, energy doing this. So if what anyone can do, everyone can do. Guys, imagine making $18,000 on a weekly or monthly, because there are no limits to how much you can make in this market. And it is real. It is life. People are winning. Lives are changing with this opportunity. If you've not heard, about this opportunity and you're just hearing it now, please, I normally plead with people because I hate to see when people are suffering and there is a way out. We have a way out here for people to win, for people to learn and win. So we don't trade for people. We don't collect your money. All we are saying, join our academy. Let's win together. Let's show you how you can make money, for the rest of your life, because you've learned a skill set that can pay you for the rest of your life. Guys, with our cash S and what we have, nobody gives you, leverage, this kind of leverage this academy is giving. Nobody gives you this kind of leverage. We've never heard about this leverage. We've never heard any, academy giving you this kind of leverage. They give you a leverage like a grant. You're making money from other people's money, just trading the financial market. Imagine making $5,000 a week. Adeze's money will drop any moment from now. And like Chairman Uriel said, she should take her husband and the kids. She lives in the UK. So imagine living in the UK, in the US, in Canada, or any part of the world, and you're withdrawing, 5,000, 10,000 on a weekly basis or on a monthly basis, $18,000 is going to go a long way in doing amazing things for you, your family, your loved ones. So I tell people this information, show your friends, show your family members, show your enemies, show everybody, because people will stop complaining about the economy. People will stop complaining about policies that are being put that is not favorable to them. I was talking to a woman in Port Harcourt some days ago, and she was complaining bitterly about the Tinubu government. And I told her that we live in Nigeria, but we earn as an expatriate in Nigeria because we have access to information, how to leverage on the foreign exchange market, to leverage other people's money, OPM. We leverage other people's money big time, and we are living well. We are doing good for ourselves. We don't even know if, anything is happening, whether policies are being favorable or not, because we live in a world of our own, trading the financial markets, winning, and changing lives. So I want to celebrate each and every one of you on the call. I want to, say the person that sent you this link, the person is your angel in human skin. Don't throw away this opportunity. Please, I beg you. Tomorrow, you'll be grateful to Dr. Dupe. You'll be grateful to Dr. Love. You'll be grateful to whoever has invited you with this link, because what we are doing here is phenomenal. We have the badass educators on board. We have the best of the best when it comes to the best of the best, trading. We have Gustavo, we have Joel Arias, we have Brent Badell, we have Rich Van Degger, we have, just name them. We have a lot of educators. If you are a crypto lover, we got you covered. If you are an indices lover, we got you covered. If you are a binary lover, we got you covered. If you are a forex trader, we got you covered, guys. So people are winning, lives are changing with this information. All you need to do is to put in, just a little work, go through the process of learning. We have an amazing community that can host people. We do trainings back to back, just to help you while you're going through the academy, to ease your learning. So I want to super celebrate each and every one of you. I know we are all future billionaires in dollars. So I want to super celebrate each and every one of you. And I want to say thank you so much, Mommy, for all that you do. Thank you for the value that you keep bringing to the community. Thank you for wanting to see the best version of me. You know, I got nothing but love, love, love for you. Thank you so much for everything. So I
Wow.
return back the mic to you, ma. You can take it
Thank
away from
you
me.
so much. Champepe. Blessings, my own daughter. Guys, I don't know about you. Do you see the simplicity with which she's saying the thing? Be like say, but I already met for her mouth. She's just going like that, like that, like that. Meanwhile, Pepper, the rest for your hand. Thank you so much, Blessing, for all you do. People talk about you. We celebrate you. Thank you for accepting to speak at this event. She wasn't meant to speak, but hey, we're here. She's the woman for the season. Thank you so very much. For everyone, the word of Henry Ford, he says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Whether you think you can or you think you can't, you are right. Anyone you take now your choice. Me, I think I can. If I think I can, then I can. I know, Chemayura, God bless you for all you do. I know that I've been trading, yes, but when I met this, I was reluctant. I said, Mommy, Chemayura is here. I said, I don't want to. She said, I know you are busy. I said, okay, show me. When she showed it to me, she said, you brought me here. I'm bringing you back. And then I looked at it. I said, okay, let's go. And chairman, of course, spoke with me. I said, sir, if I put a group of people before you, will you help me talk to them? I happen to be the president of my high school girls here in the United States. And trust me, we had many of us, some are here right now in this meeting, but we don't have time for them to share that testimony. And I said to them, I want you to come and see what makes me travel without borrowing money. How I can make $18,000 every month from the month of April. Stadupsi. Some came, some are in here with me today. They are killing the market. When they burn their fingers, I'll say, stop, do this, do this. The way I make blessing mark, why do I have accountability partner? You think it's madness for me to go to my daughter? She's going to beat me if I fail. No. But if you know you have to show somebody what you are doing, you will do it right. Chairman, I will come to why I need come to tell you because Madam needed to approve the next thing I'm supposed to do. And she now came to the whole world to come and announce that. Well, I think she just couldn't hold back. Yes, the truth is, yes, I've passed and I'm going. And like she's trading two accounts at the same time. I said, why are you doing it? What's your why? My why is to retire and be able to take care of my grandkids and still make money and travel around the world. My friends are here right now. If it's my children that were paying my tickets money, but I said, Malaya Fana, at this trip must you go? But I pay my bills. I traveled my trip myself. I pay everything I do. So I want to get to that point in my retirement where me and my husband can just sit down. The children are shouting around us. We are still using our phone with one hand to collect. I make both to tell you that my husband, myself, my kids, we are all traders. Are we educated? Highly educated. At least I'm a doctor. My daughter is a petroleum engineer from the university, Covenant University. They are all well read, all of them. But today, we are picking money, sitting down, nursing children and all. What am I telling you? I decided to do the Forex today. Next time I know the Forex, I'm trying to look at real estate, home and abroad. You know, many of us in America, we have houses. You think it's like Nigeria, when you die, you give it to your child. Liability. The house is government house. Even if you have paid for it, you pay taxes. So we'll be bringing people to talk to us, those of us in America, how we can own houses and put it into trust and all of that. And what a joy we have Chemayure, who is a very good real estate. We begin to look for things that will help us to make money. This money will tell us in your mouth. We can't be looking at what o'clock time to be somebody to pay me. Like Brother Don said, people that have retired, what is their lives like? So I will beg of you, if you have listened to us, you think what we have told you, especially what Blessing just said. I'm going to bring the first speaker back for 1 minute wrap up. But before then, anybody that invited, including me, should send me a thank you message. Send me a thank you message. Send whoever invited you here. Even if you're a member already, send who invited you here a thank you message. That's your angel in disguise. I remember those days. Blessing with them, Mommy, just stop saying this. I'll go to radio. I'll be talking of, he said, Mommy, are you sure? Today, she's the one doing the advocate. And I will gather 500 people, register 67 people on the spot. We were going, Mommy, hey, are you sure of this thing? I will give her my iPad and I will be doing what I'm doing. Today, we are here celebrating Jesus, making money effortlessly. I trade though. I have a time. I love Brent Bardell. Forget it any day, anytime. I love him. He's dynamic in his way. He's bullish. Let's go there. Collect the 500 in the trade, to 1,000 in the trade. Come off for market rest. We're using him to trade our live account. We need to say challenge account. Why will we not say thank you to Chairman Uriel? If he didn't set the bar for 18,000, I would have relaxed. As a matter of fact, initially I relaxed. I won't tell you, like, Chairman, when they call trade, I first of all go and do my live account. Put it there. The one I see my own, I be done row. Not so we're talking for our place. We do your mouth, not be your own. Well, first of all, go and put it in our live account. But when I started saying, that's what are you doing with your live account? Come and we challenge for you. And I decided to do it, guys. It doesn't take anything. It just takes discipline, determination, and resilience. I sent a message. She's here right now. I sent a message to her yesterday. I said, thank you for holding on the platform. Right now, I'm trying to settle all that so that when I start, business will be autopilot. This is what I've been doing since. And today, I can also say I belong to the elite group of the Word Hub. In 1 minute, before we finish, I will bring up the speakers again to come and round up one-on-one, one-to-one with us, not one-on-one, to come and wrap up with us and tell us what we need to hear for the next level. You go back to whoever invited you here. How do I become a part of this? We hold hand you in the words of blessing. We will hold you by the hands if you will agree. Those that are directly registered with me, they know the cane I hold every day. I hold one for church today. By the time I finish with him, his face dropped. I say, yes, I got you. So before then, I will beg of you to take this announcement. You really want to make it in this business, you can make it. I also belong here. I do other things. I'm sure people thought I was coming to talk insurance today. No, that's how the day Jesus will come. That's how it will be. Thank you so much, Sister Teresa. So listen to me. Go to the person that invited you and sit with her and say, how do I make this 18,000? Okay, so you can't join the April again. Actually, I want you without April, May. Maybe you join the June group now. But let me tell you something, we all can make it if we decide to make it happen. Now, this company gives us what you call vacation. You call it vacation. I call it vacation. Vacation in the sense that you get to that point. We're going to Greece. Greece. You go, it's part of the Holy Land. You should read your Bible. Greece, they do. We're going there on a vacation. Just go to your back office and check. Chairman has educated us over and over. You find money there. Enter aeroplane, they go Greece. All you need is a visa to Greece. I don't need a visa. Those of us in America who are citizens don't need visa. Carry your suitcase, go airport, go to Greece, enter, come out. God will make our life better, but don't jackpot. We have a jackpot series. Please go to Uriel Izagi on YouTube and go and watch some of these videos. You'll be amazed what we have been doing. I want to thank you for joining this meeting. Not only that, the reason I have Atlanta in my back page is because I'm going to be hosting you in October. As many that will come for the event in October, I go spoil you not die. Spoil be say we dey make money, or we are going to be trading live. You're going to come during the week where we can be making money and use the money to chop life in Atlanta. Before we go for the main event, we don't grow fat and flourishing in dollars. And we spend the dollars to shop. We won't bring dollars from Nigeria. We make dollars here. Just aspire and inspire, and you will be here. The Lord bless you. So many other things. We meet at 10 a.m. Nigerian time every day. Chairman Uriel is there calling live trade. You don't have to be in the Word Hub. Just come, join the link and come and take trade and learn to trade from there before you make up your mind. A lot that we do. I'm saying we now because blessing has touched the apple of my eye. So now automatically I'm talking we. So, so we will be joining that. In case you don't know who we are or who we are a group of Forex traders. We trade gold, we trade stock. You can be on your phone. People are saying, have you bought stock? You're drinking Coca-Cola, you haven't bought stock. I buy stock every day in NAS 100. Like it's beautiful to trade NAS 100. We do that every day. We trade in crypto. We trade in currency pair. If you miss the first part of this, I don't know if we'll be uploading it. You missed a lot with the mindset. Somebody is talking to us on how to change that. What's your retirement plan? Hello, what's your retirement plan? You want to clock in, clock out the rest of your life? No, now. There must be something. English, not a two-pay. I study English, but I use it to collect money to do. My paper are there inside, but you need like, God bless them. I get good grades. I was one of the best students, but that's not what I'm using to collect money today. I'm an author. Yes, I receive royalty from my books, but today, I earn in dollars, whether I clock in or not. To the glory of God, God has blessed us, and I'm super excited that you are here. This is a very rare thing to call a meeting of 100 people that have maxed out, and we still have 93. That's 100% attendance. I super celebrate everybody. Before I go, we must give honor to whom honor is due. Chairman Uriel is the mentor and coach of our wealth hub. He's here. He chose to do he would have told me, Dr. Dupe, I can't do this, but he came and poured his heart. I'm not paying him for this. I'm not paying Don Ro. I'm not paying Blessing for that. I just have a heart to have everybody win. Please let us win. Please let us, this money, listen. Blessing posted something on our platform today. He said you are complaining there's no money because you are not the one collecting money. The people collecting money do not complain. Please, let's be the ones collecting money. If your phone is not giving you money, it's a liability. It's not longer smart. You are smarter than that phone. God will give us inspiration. Please go back to whoever invited you here. Call us up. Ask us, how do we begin? Not now, but right now. Like Chairman will say, men may lie. Women may lie. Numbers don't lie. We will show you numbers if you want to. We have people, if not for anything, Madam Blessing has decided to use me as a testimony here tonight without my permission. Thank you so very much. Chairman, you will talk the last. You are not the last man on the line, but you will do the last. Honor is given to whom honor is due. Champepe, you want to start, and then Don Ro give us a 1-minute closing, and then we can call it a day. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mommy. Thank you for all that you do. Thank you for the value that you keep bringing to the community. For everyone on the call tonight, I have a few parting words for you. And all I'm saying is this: remember, every morning you have two choices, to continue with your sleep, with your dreams, or wake up and chase them. The choice is yours. But don't let your dreams, sleep anyways. So that's all that I have for you, because this information is a life-changing information, is a life-transforming information. If you run with it, everything about finance change. Thank you so much, Ma. Super celebrate you and each and everyone on the call. You can take the mic back from me.
I celebrate you. A wise man once said, you watch him on AIT and channels every day, Corey, he said, what did he say? Sleep become interesting. When a man does not have a reason to wake up, sleep becomes interesting. Please don't let sleep be interesting. Find something to do, and God will take us to the next level. I bring on the road now. Oh, Shari, area, appear.
Amazing, super mama. I'm so grateful. Thank you for the honor tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to let you know something very important. See, write it down. I'm interested does not yield interest until you invest.
Wow.
I'm interested yield interest until you invest. No matter how useful the information that has been dropped tonight, until you take action, it will make no meaning. Wishes won't take you to your dream world. Action separate. Action is what separates winners from others. Let's take action on what we've heard. You see, something big is here. Honestly, since I joined this community, my fear about tomorrow when it comes to money is no longer there. It's aborted. I can never be afraid of my tomorrow anymore. I can never, because of empowerment. Coach Urek did a very great job with me when he connected me with a great leader. I just left him in Lekki today. Oh my God, look at the ideas we're putting together. Look at the ideas. You can't be in that kind of atmosphere, that kind of community, where you talk about your future, where you talk about strategy, where you talk about plans, where you talk about money, where you talk about winning strategy, where you have coaches and mentors. all doing one thing, giving you the blueprint, the guidance, the tutelage, everything just to make you win. What else do you want? Take action on this because tonight was a phenomenal night. Thank you so much, Doc. Thank you, superstars. I'm so happy.
Thank
Enjoy
you
yourself
so
in the U.
much. I appreciate you. Hear me. In the words of Winston Churchill, he says, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Success is not final. It's not your final bus stop. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. That's the words of Winston Churchill. You wonder why are they always quoting in this place? We have to quote because we are not talking from the blues. Many people will say, I can't even do this again. If you don't continue, that is where the problem is. Remember, I tell you, to achieve success is easy. To sustain it is what you need to do. In-house today, we have somebody who has taken us by the hand and taught us on a daily basis. He has taught us every day on how to sustain that success. Hear me, to have a 10 a.m. session in Nigeria training, nobody pays him. Selfless service. And then he comes to the New York session. Those of us in America, at 9 a.m., we are there again on a live New York session. We don't take this for granted. It is because it's a man that is driven by vision. He wants to see everybody win. I super celebrate everybody. Right now, please join me to welcome our coach and mentor, the CEO of the World Hub Academy, Mr. Chairman Uriel. Now he's not a pastor. In this capacity, he's Chairman Uriel. Thank you.
Wow. What a great session, Doctor, you hosted tonight. So exciting and so amazing. Now, you see, superstar, wealth is not what you pursue. Wealth is what you attract by the person you become. That's Jim Rohn. Jim Rohn said, wealth is not what you pursue. Wealth is what you attract by the person you become. So wealth is looking for a good place to rest. You actually think that you're pursuing wealth. Wealth is actually looking for a suitable address to rest. So if you make yourself a suitable address, wealth is naturally going to flow towards you. All right? Wealth is naturally going to flow towards you. And you see, the most important skill, the most beneficial education you can give yourself is financial education. Understanding how money works, understanding how to make money, how to maintain money, and how to multiply money. You see, everyone knows how to make money. 50% knows how to maintain money. Only 5% know how to multiply money. What we want to do is to move you from, it's amazing. Look at someone like Ezekiel. Ezekiel came in, I think that was December, if I'm correct. Today, Ezekiel is doing $100 every single day. $100 every single day in the country where I live, Nigeria, that is about 150,000 naira. That's somebody's monthly salary. Lots of people's monthly salary. That's $800 every day. We have people who are doing $200. We have people who are doing $300. We have people like Champepe doing $5,000. We have my mentee out there in the UK. Champepe talked about her. Daisy came in past phase one. She just asked me, what do I need to do? I told her, do this, do this. And she just took up applying those information. Past phase 1 and 2 of the challenge, and now she's doing $1,000 every day. This past week, she did $7,000. And I told her, listen, withdraw $5,000. $7,000, not of her own money, OPM, other people's money. The easiest way to get rich is by leverage, all right? That's why you hear Robert Kiyosaki encourages people to borrow money. They encourages you to borrow, not to spend on liability, but to invest wisely to increase your net worth. So utilizing OPM, $200,000 per Pro-Firm account, she does $1,000 every single day. And when she told me she was up, I think it was on Thursday, she told me she was up by $5,000, and I told her withdraw that $5,000. The blessing told me that because She was finding it difficult withdrawing. So I called Blessing and connected them. I said, please guide her to withdraw. Blessing told me that the Friday that they were withdrawing, that account was now $7,000 in profit. She lives in the UK. That lady has completely freed her family from challenges. The amazing thing is that she's heavily pregnant. She should be put into bed any moment from now. So that baby is a dollar baby. That baby is a dollar baby. So you can make this decision tonight. Get back to the person who sent you this link. Get back to the person who put you on this call and get yourself started, not now, but right now. Why do you want to do that? You want to do that because without a sense of urgency, desire loses value. Without a sense of urgency, desire loses value. And this month of March that we're having the March Madness promo, that is when you should get started. Learn this skill. Learn this skill. Learn this skill. All right? Learn this skill and do something different for yourself and your family. With that being said, Doctor, I want to pass it over to you. Thank you so much for putting this together. It's been a time well spent. Everyone on the call, if this time has been a time well spent, if you got value, it must have been a time well spent. We still have 90-something persons on the call, if I'm correct. All right, so it must have been a time well spent. If you got value and this was a time well spent for you, let me see some 777s on the chat box. 777s on the chat box as I pass it back to our host. Doctor, you have the floor. You can take it away.
Thank you so very much, Superstar. We celebrate you. Everyone that have joined here, thank you, thank you, thank you. Watch out for this space again very soon. And we are all going places. Now, hear me. If you end this month without the March Madness, you would think back and say, I should have done this better. I want you to put on a new cap today if you belong to the World Hub. Put on a new cap today. Go all out. You still have a few days. What a joy. You have 10 people and they give you 200. 200,000, not be small money. Oh, can I tell you now? Your leverage for trading 200,000 account is in itself. Even if you are taking 0.01, you still be making good money. You'll be making nothing less than 2,000 every day. But how about a 10,000 account? I thought I bad pass, you will still get that. But they said you get 10 people. You have a 200,000 profile account to trade, to join the elite group of 18,000 every month. So please run with it. Our guests, I can see people asking me, when should I call you? I imagine that you too, you are receiving when should I call you. I think this was a very good evening for me. God has heard the prayers. This morning, he woke me up when I said, God, I've never been skeptical about event. He gave me a word. He said, I will increase you with men like flocks, and you shall not be few. I will glorify you, and you shall not be small. I have just seen it play out. At the time I left Facebook, there were over 20 people there, and we're over 100, about 100 here, which means he actually increased us today, and we were multiplied. Go ahead, multiply. Do not double, multiply. Double is just 1 + 1. Multiplication is +2, continuous addition. So please, let's go this way and have an accountability partner like I have with Blessing. When I bought my house, we tell Mommy, don't worry, you make it up. Mommy, don't worry, you will make it. See, not you will make it. And here we are today. The way I used to encourage her, she was not the one pulling me up. So we thank you so very much for coming. Watch out for this space next in about a few weeks, and we'll be letting us know how we're taking it again. Dr. Love, I celebrate you. I see you here. I decided to wait for this time to celebrate you. And yes, Teresa, I'm available for your call. All of you, I'm available for your call right now because after now we shut down. I need to be a wife as well. So I celebrate you, Dr. Love. Very soon we'll be seeing Dr. Love live on this show. God bless you. Please go to Uriel Ezeagu on YouTube and click now. As we're talking now, Ezekiel, somebody please type it in. Go to Uriel Ezeagu on YouTube, follow him, and you will get a lot about what we've talked about. Champepe has live sessions on, what do they call her? Instagram. Yes, and anybody that can join, yeah. God bless you. See you all and happy retirement, because this is a retirement plan for us. By the time we are speaking next time, we will know what to do. The digital economy world will bring digital people, and all of us will be going places. I celebrate you, and on behalf of us, I say thank you, Jesus, for a time well spent and for multiplier effect. In Jesus' name. Chema, please play something for us, sir. Thank you so much.
What do you say I should do, doctor?
Play something until we fizzle out.
All right.
Thank you, sir. Primita, what's what were Oh, sorry, just came.
Attention funded traders, pass, go live and get paid in as little as 1 day. Funded Trading Plus was founded by traders.
Looking out for a new horizon, reaching out, I can almost see the place, holding on with a heart that's frozen in the dark, but I am not afraid. No, I am not afraid. We'll be free, but I don't know where we're going. You and me, this is our life and we own it, like lions in the wild, like lions in the wild, like lions in the wild.
Moi, je n'ai pas de picture à faire. Continue à faire. Parfait.
Out at the open.
So they explain more about mental so they are ahead.